We now return to Thunderbirds, a team portrait.
It's a special day at Nellis Air Force Base. In a few minutes, all runways will close while the Thunderbirds perform their final practice before the first scheduled air show of the season. Technically, it's a practice, but every team member performs as though 100,000 fans are watching. In just 2 days, the team will fly to Tucson, Arizona to kick off the first of more than 75 air shows. Emotions run high, not unlike those of a sports team taking the field before a big game. As the planes begin to taxi to the runway, the pilots give the traditional Air Force thumbs up salute to their fellow team members. This year, the air show schedule will separate the team from their families and loved ones from late March until early November. It's all part of the job. It's all part of being a Thunderbird.
Sometimes I wish he had a typical, if there is a typical job, like in the outside world. There are times, especially weekends it gets, when you see other people out with their families, especially Sundays, and he's never home on Sunday. I wish that he had a typical job, but he wouldn't be happy, and so it wouldn't be worth it.
This will be our last weekend, one more weekend, and I'm on the road. Another difficult aspect of the job is missing out on the family activities. We're going to Tucson, Doug. That's where you were born. Remember that?
Yeah.
You do? Well, good. Good memory. We're gone 200 days, and I have 2 young sons that require some of my attention, and so it's difficult to leave them behind and miss out on the soccer practices and the baseball practice and things where a father and son would normally do. You miss out on that for a couple of years. So when you are home, you try to make the best of that as you can. When I was trying out for this job, I didn't go out and try out for it without asking my wife first. She basically said, well, you know, it's going to be a hard time for us. It's going to be some sacrifice, but it's one of those opportunities that very few people get to do. So press ahead and go ahead and do it. And that's what we're doing. And so far we've been hanging in there and doing pretty good. And got 1 more year left, and then after that it's all behind you, and it's just something you can look back upon.
But when he was working in his staff job, he was not happy. He was happy flying, and so I'd rather him have a job like this. And there's always the consolation that it's only for 2 years, whereas a lot of people have jobs like that and they're always gone. So I have 2 years to return to normal.
Thunder 1, taxi position hold, runway 3 right. Thunderbird 1, Thunderbird departure approved. Change to departure. The wind's calm. Clear for takeoff. Runway 3 right.
We're ready, 7. Stand by, boss. You're on. Thunderbirds, check. 2, wait, 5, 6. Let's run them up.
The throttles are pushed forward. The brakes are released. The final practice session begins. For 30 minutes, the sky over Nellis Air Force Base comes alive as the 6 F-16s perform their aerial ballet. As the jets taxi home in the heat of the Nevada sun, the commander leader knows his pilots and crews are prepared for the demanding schedule that lies ahead. After 3 months of grueling practice, this Thunderbird team is ready to carry on the tradition.
Living Dangerously will continue in a moment.